hell? Oh, dude, I'm literally looking at my phone and didn't even realize where my phone was. I just... Love that. Love that for me. But yes, welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Okay. That is not what I went to do. I don't know why I can never spell... It's like when I go to type everyone, I never type it correctly. There we go. Alright. Oh, here, give me just a second, guys. And... I'm ready! Let's get started. So I do believe I was wanting to kill Alatreon, and I do believe we were amidst trying to prepare for that, but, you know.
Is that the Grim Reaper?!
That's one way to mention Alatreon. I don't think I don't have chat up. Hold up. I'm sorry about that, guys. There we go. Welcome in, Izzy. Yeah, so there's that. Well done steak, that's fine. Change equipment. So, let me see here. Let me look at, so Alatreon, yep. There we go, cool. So, this is my build for Alatreon. We have a lot of defense, maximum ice attack, stun resistance, health boost, critical boost, speed eating, power prolonger, evade window, evade extender, critical eye, flinch free, coalescence. We have guts, free meal, secret. Yeah, and so we have affinity, element up, vol is soul vein, sharpness increase, etc. So I have as much shit as I could possibly do. The only thing I am missing is critical element. You accidentally nuked Yakumo? Well, how did you accidentally do that one, my dude? How do you accidentally nuke Yakumo? Also, hold up. I gotta see if the, So that's Vol Soul Vein. Okay. Okay, so that's that one. Didn't I have, So here, let me actually make other new weapons as well. I had another weapon in here that is fire damage. It was, was it this one? No, wasn't that one. Where is... Ah, that's paralysis. That's Froth Dagger's ice. Oh, I see. I don't have... Wait, hold up. Yeah, no, see, that's not... I don't have anything to do what I needed to do. That fucking sucks, man. I don't have anything dealing fire damage like I would need to. Wait a second, I do. Right here, Safi's Hellspear. Safi's Hellspear. Never mind, I was wrong. We're good. We're good. There you go, so that's... I just need, was it one Velcana? No, I don't need a tutorial on how to use the weapon. I've used the weapon before, bitch. That's not the problem. Yeah, so here we go. So now I need to have at least one... Okay, so I need to have at least one Velcana piece is the only issue here. So we need a... Yeah, so Divine Blessing might just outright be the best decision overall. The only problem is I miss out on quite a few gems. That's the problem here. That's for Kolv Taroth. Okay, so the Kolv Taroth, Guts, Free Meal Secret. Like, that's... Free Meal is good, but that gives me so much, though. It gives me so fucking much. Speed Eating is really, really good. I definitely want to keep that one. Critical Boost. So, Critical Boost. What was the one? What does this give me? Quick Sheath, Flinch Free. But see, you lose out on a whole other one. Flinch Free. Okay, so that I miss out on Ice Attack. That I can live with. Because it gives me just enough to get Critical Element, right? Yep, we can get Critical Element. Okay, that's all I really needed. So now we can change all the equipment accordingly. So we have the free meal, and then we have, yep, free meal. So I'm going to have, how many Kolv Taroth pieces am I going to have? It looks like I'm going to have 2. I can't remember exactly what it gives here. It gives... Above a certain health threshold, you withstand an attack that would normally cart you. Okay, so there's that. That's pretty good, so we can go with that. We've got Rhyme Guard. Oh, I actually have 4 Kolv Taroth pieces on, actually. Ah, so I see. That's why I have free meal, so I can keep myself alive. That's why I have a bunch of Kolv Taroth stuff on. See, that makes sense, though. That does make sense, though. That's okay. Is it wasting any equipment things or any abilities here? We got free meal, speed eating, that's fine. Critical boost, that's fine. Critical boost. Okay, so never mind. It is totally set. That is good. We just have to change the this equipment here. All right. The Hellfire Knight lunged at me. I didn't know he was behind me, and he got nuked by a powerful attack after I dodged. Also, what do you think of Darcy and Lily so far? I'm asking since they're going to be in the story a lot.
Hello there.
Welcome in, Golden Swordsman. I'd have to rewatch it to give you a good idea. Like I said, I'm a huge consumer of content, so keeping up with names, like, I do apologize, but I'm probably the worst person to ask for advice on that one. I mean, I'll say this. Regardless of which character it was, I liked all the characters in the story that I had witnessed so far. I laughed at Trollend. I enjoyed all of the main cast that I saw. I enjoyed all of the main cast. I had no issues with the Dungeon Master, and I had what was it? I enjoyed the inn/shopkeeper, barkeeper. Anyways, I enjoyed them. I also enjoyed the surprise doctor. And I enjoyed every character I can think of so far. Every character in there I did enjoy. I don't really, like, as long as they're not written to be annoying, I liked all the characters I'd witnessed, personally. Okay, stun resistance, that's good. Power prolonger, that's really good. Flinch free. How many flinch free do I have? I don't really need flinch free. I do not. Oh, but I see I have that because of all the other stuff going on. I see. That's why. I might go with weakness exploit then. Or maybe critical boost, increase damage to my critical hits to 30. Let me see here. Do I have critical boost on? I think I have max critical boost. I do. So that's not needed. We've got Destroyer, Slugger, Flight, Throttle, Agitator, Peak Performance, Heroics, Resentment, Maximum Might. Evade Extender, Warming, Protective Polish. Yeah, I think Brace Jewel might just be the best for that. That seems like the better one. Power Prolonger, Evade Extender, Evade Window. See, that is good, but I do want to have a lot of fire damage buff. Because right now, I don't have that much fire damage buffing me right now. Like, I very much could use that. Evade Extender and Evade Window are definitely kind of something I want right now, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. Steadfast Jewel. I do have one more Steadfast Jewel than I need. So there is that. I can put on a Blaze. Add some more damage there. I have Coalesce. What does that do? Temporarily enhances attacks after removing blights. That kind of works. Not really, but that kind of works. Free meal health boost. Evade Window. I don't think you can get Evade Window on a single one. Here, what's our Evade Window stacked up like right now? Evade Window is 3, so that is good. And Evade Extender, that's good. Oh, yeah, I don't want to lose any more of that than that. Power Prolonger is good for me. Speed Eating's good. Evade Extender's good. Coalescence good. Agitator's good. Yeah, I honestly think I might get rid of that one. Ah, bro, I would love more Critical Eye, though. Critical Eye would go really hard for what I'm doing right now. I think what I'll do is instead of Evasion, I might just go Expert. I think Expert would just be better. Let's see. Maybe I have stuff equipped that I'm not thinking about right now. And not Critical Evasion. Where's the one that's... Don't I have, like, a really good Expert Jewel or something? Maybe I'm dumb, but, like, I thought I did. Yeah, I guess I'm dumb. Okay, whatever. And yeah, we'll go ahead and put the Expert Jewel on. The Affinity, I feel like, is going to help out a lot more than the Element damage, particularly. The Health Boost is good, too, but I feel like right now, because I can just, you know, eat a max health potion and everything, that's super unimportant. At least in the moment. So I'll probably, for that, I will almost certainly go more Expert, or I might go more Blaze. That's only 10 damage, but what does Expert do? Where's the Expert Jewel? I know there's one in here. You can't hide it from me, game! Yeah, see, that adds 5%. 5% is going to be way more overall than just, like, a little bit of damage. And I want to use that, but, like, fuck, dude. Power Prolonger would be really good, but... I have to worry about the damage he's gonna do. Wait, defense. Oh, I see. That's why I have the 2 on there, because that makes my defense fucking skyrocket. I remember now. That's why that's there. Okay. I don't really want flinch free. I think I might get rid of flinch free for more damage. Like, I think that might just be the call here. I do apologize if I'm not really doing too much at the moment, but I am doing my best to try to Tenderizer would be the best for that, I think. Yeah, that would go really hard, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I think right now we don't do as much damage with this one, but this one... So this one does less damage, but it has more critical element. That's the thing. So let's see here. Let's see here. Because this one... Hold up. This one's got 240... 290, yeah. So it's not... I think it's got, like, quite a bit less damage overall, but that should be fine. I think. We might actually be able to try Alatreon. I just can't remember all of what it requires. I was pretty sure it's mostly you just need fire and ice. Alatreon. And we got the, yeah, fire and ice. They actually do the same amount of damage. Okay, so my fire is going to do a shit ton of damage, while my ice is going to do decent damage. I got you, I got you. So yeah, so I do have some survivable builds for both. Okay. Bartender Lily and the merchant was Darcy. Okay, then yeah, I liked both of them then. Yeah, I enjoyed both the characters that you're mentioning, Golden Swordsman. At least I personally did. Fuck. This should be an absolute goddamn mess. I can't remember what element Alatreon starts at. I really don't. So I'm probably... Let me do a hunt with somebody, and I'm probably going to try to cook up some raw meat so I can actually get some cooked meat, you know? So let's see here. Do I have any raw meat? Is there any raw meat available? Alright, so yeah, we're probably gonna join and help some people, and while we're doing that, we're probably gonna cook a little bit of meat up. Funny enough, someone's actually hunting Alatreon right now. But I'm not gonna worry about that. We're gonna go to Master Rank. We're gonna go to Investigations. We're gonna help out on something here. Because I don't want to come back to the game and go straight to Alatreon. If I come back to this game and the first thing I fight is Alatreon, I'm going to lose. I might not get mad, but I'm gonna get fucking bodied. Horribly. They actually started this a little bit ago. Do I dare? Maybe. Maybe. Let's go for it. Fuck it. Fuck it. What could go wrong, chat? What could go wrong? Edgy Gamer joining someone else's hunt? Like, this isn't gonna go fucking terrible? Okay, let me go ahead and join a party so we don't hear anybody from the game chat. We don't want to accidentally hear people from game chat after all. Yeah, no, I enjoyed the bartender and the bartender and the shopkeeper. So, nothing but good stuff from me. I believe we should be fine. I don't know. I might be worried, chat. Just a little bit. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell Alatreon. I'm scared.
How is it back so quickly? Something bad's happening.
Whoops. Okay. Where's player list? I'm trying to look what they got. God damn it. I think they're using fire, right? They're using fire. I'm pretty sure they're using fire. Watch me drop in there, and I need to be using ice, and I'm gonna cry. It would go really bad, really quickly. That's okay. Yeah, the area's on fire. I'm certain he's using ice. It's okay. God, Alatreon looks pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Its horn design is interesting, but overall, yeah, I gotta say it's pretty badass. His tail is a lot thicker, kind of like Devil Joe's, which is interesting. But yeah, this may or may not be the stream we beat Alatreon, so I may or may not be saving the stream. I don't know. We'll see. I have no fucking clue. Come on, oh. Hype in chat for Sora Lockhart for the subscription for 11 months. Holy shit. Extremely supportive. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Not me jumping over it like a badass. How am I not getting hit right now? Not me dodging through that shit like a badass. Come on, Alatreon. You don't stand a chance. My first time back in at least a month. I know exactly what I'm doing. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Insect Glaive, I do have a pretty good understanding. I've used Insect Glaive probably close to the most.
Is this some kind of twisted joke?
My power went out, you might be next, Edgy. Oh god. If my power goes out in the middle of this, that would be depressing. I hope not. I'm pretty close to the electric company, I believe, where I live, so I should be good. We'll see. Come on, the power can't go out while I'm fighting Alatreon. This is a canon event. It can't be stopped. It can't be stopped. My character development can't handle the loss. If I lose, we won't know what to do. Ah! Do I have any null berries? Oh boy. Is he using water?
Do you mind? I am trying to kill you!
Devin, can I ask a question? Or chat? Do you guys know what weapon type I'm supposed to be hitting him with right now? Am I supposed to be hitting him with fire or ice at the moment? I honestly don't know. I mean, either way, we haven't lost yet, so that's at least good. See, I'm here for emotional support, which would be very true if I was playing Hunting Horn. Which maybe that's my true calling. Maybe I should be the Hunting Horn character. As much I mean, I do love the idea of Hunting Horn, I won't lie. The idea of Hunting Horn is something I adore. So, I might try it out at some point. We'll see. Oh, his head's broken. Nice, nice. There we go. Okay. Sorry, Ted. I'm like locked in focusing right now. Okay. Oh boy. And he's running! Stop moving. Alatreon, I'm gonna need you to stop running so much, if you wouldn't mind. What is happening? Am I dead?
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's the MVP!
I think we're fine.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
I think we're good. I honestly don't know. I mean, I guess I'm the GOAT. Apparently it's working. Fuck you, Alatreon. You never stood a chance. Okay, I'll stop talking shit. I'm sorry. Nope. You almost got me.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
But I am that guy as soon as I get done sharpening my weapon. What is this team? This busted-ass team. Holy shit.
Any injuries to report?
No.
God. Who the fuck joined and killed it? Because that thing died fast. I guess you do play with people that are a little overpowered when you play this game at this late at night, so that does make sense. Here. I'll probably try to do this mission on my own. Like, I'll actually try to do my own mission, and then like shoot out the SOS player and see how that goes. I think that would probably be better for like the actual beating the monster type thing. So I still don't understand the mechanics really that much. I know he switches elements, and when he switches elements, you Farcaster out, and then you switch your weapon. That I do know. I don't really know what exactly is the thing that is when he switches elements. I can't remember. It's a certain animation he does. Like I said, I was prepping to fight this thing like months ago, or like a month ago, a month or two ago, and I got really distracted by other stuff IRL, and just ended up, you know, not doing it. So I'm gonna try to do this on my own missions and see if I can pull it off, because I was dodging him pretty well. Thankfully, he doesn't seem to be too insanely difficult to dodge, which is good. That just means I have to focus on doing enough DPS. Let's see here. So post a quest, and it would be master rank, and it would be special assignments, and that would be Alatreon. Okay, cool. So that wasn't the one I needed to do. This is the one I need to do. Blazing Black Twilight. Here. Because I already figured that out before. So hold up. What element does Alatreon start with? Well, that doesn't help at all, because that's... Fire. Okay, so he starts with fire, so I need to start with ice. Okay. Fair. That's what I need to know. That's all I needed to know. Okay, so he's going to start... Wait. He starts with ice, or I start with ice? Fucking Christ. Of course it's loading slow. Dude, get off my screen, please. Hit the X button. God damn it. Hold up. Alatreon. Okay, he starts in fire active. That's what I needed to know. Okay, cool. So, I need to switch to ice. Yes. Yes. Okay, manage items. Boss fight. Yes. Yes. Okay, and my cat is going to do buffs because why not? Calico status. I'm going to do the buff. Because if I'm going to be fighting Alatreon and I have to deal with this bullshit, he's going to help me out. You know, if I have to put up with the bullshit, he's going to be helping with the bullshit, okay? So, now if overpowered people join me and help me with this version of the hunt, that's fine. I want to do it in my hunt. I didn't say I was going to start with Alatreon, but fuck it, dude. We're starting big. Go big or go home. We're going to be going in here like a fucking Torg DLC. Explosions and everything. Pretty cutscene. You're right. This is gonna end horribly. It is, it is. How'd you know? So technically, I didn't kill Alatreon, my teammates did, on the thing I just did a minute ago. Hope you brought ice. I did bring ice. I have an ice build and a fire build. I am prepared. Now, I'm about to do my SOS beacon, of course, but I did bring my ice. Because I looked it up. He starts fire active, and then he's going to transition into ice active, and that's when I need to Farcaster and switch to a fire weapon. Because I remember discussing this quite a lot last time we played the game. And so I remember that. My only problem is I do not remember at all what the fuck the, what is it? What the fuck? What's the word? Oh my god. The animation he does when he switches elements. That's the only thing I don't know. You won't be able to swap builds unless you get folded like a lawn chair. Ah, so... Then how do you deal whenever he starts with... Then what do you do after he changes to fire damage then? That's my question. If the game expects you to change to fire damage and you can't change to fire damage, what are you supposed to do about him changing? If you start with an ice weapon... That's my big confusion here.
That's Alatreon? Must be hiding some incredible
Jesus Christ,
power.
I have SOS in here.
If that power isn't contained, it could
How
be
in the...
end
I
of
was
us
about to
all.
say, there's no way he missed.
We think elemental weapons should be able to shut down Alatreon's powers.
Alatreon, that's how you say his
Non-elemental
fucking
weapons
name?
Won't be of much use, huh? Hunters, you got that?
Alatreon. I don't think I've heard a single person say it like that until just now. Okay, so element shuts
If you
down
keep
his...
an eye on those horns, you should be able to figure out which elements are affected.
Okay, Alatreon. I mean, that does sound pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Alatreon sounds pretty cool, but Alatreon sounds a little bit cooler. God, the sound effects he gives off are pretty cool. Yes! Some random dude's name I can't read joined! Okay, Alatreon. I thought I was fighting a legendary monster, not a Rathian. Stop spamming the charge. You have other moves. How does bro the avatar of the dragons? And he's over here spamming a charge attack. I dodged right into that. The VA completely dropped the bag on that? Nah, bro, I'm calling this bitch Alatreon. That shit sounds so cool. No way! Okay, I thought that's what it was gonna do, but god damn it, I didn't have any stamina. But yeah, no, Alatreon sounds way more interesting. Alatreon sounds a little bit more basic. Maybe that's cringe to say. Probably it is a little cringe to say, but yeah, no, Alatreon sounds cooler. So I'm calling him that now. The game decided my fate for me, and if it makes you mad, good. Things are as it should be. Why, hello! What's up, Birches? You're watching us murder a giant, scary dragon. The avatar, if you will. You know what? At least I hit him. That's all I ask. Come on, drink that potion faster! Okay, that shit looked cool.
Something's
What the
happening,
hell?
Chance. It's shifting elements.
The horns! No way. The horns give it control of the elements?
Well, that was kind of...
Hurry! Destroy the horns. This is your best chance.
Destroy the horns? I can try to. I can't guarantee anything, but I can attempt. Look at that dodge. Look at that fucking dodge. Are you fucking kidding me, game? I hate it when you're fighting a dragon. It does some... Who the fuck do you think you are, Volcana? Stop it. Oh, great. I'm probably dead. No? Yes! Wait, his horns are still not broken? How? Fuck. This might be bad. I don't think I even got close to destroying his horns. This motherfucker. He's always charging as soon as I go to do something. Also, it seems like he automatically triggers Dragon Blight on an attack. Like, if he hits you, it triggers Dragon Blight regardless. Like, regardless of whichever attack it may be. Yeah, like that, yeah, it's instant Dragon Blight. Okay. That's what I thought so. I wasn't sure. Fuck, okay. Keep breathing fire at me, that's fine. The more fire you breathe at me, the less fire you breathe at my teammates, which means that you give them more time to actually fight, because I've got way more... I can't remember, doesn't Shin mean death? I can't remember. It's been a while since I've done my Japanese.
The horns are broken.
Yes, we broke the horns!
The ice active mode for now.
Oh no. So, no offense to the guy who joined me, but please stop dying. If I'm not dying, you certainly shouldn't be dying. Actually, you know what? Fair. Maybe they just came back to the game as well.
Good job containing Alatreon's
God
power.
damn! Whoever just hit him, you're a god. Great. Now he's like resistant to ice, so now I'm doing fuck all for damage. At least I think that's what happened. I don't know. I think this is one of the boss fights where it's like the mechanics just go straight over my head. Like I try to pay attention to what's going on.
Alatreon's readying a big attack. Get your healing items ready.
Get your healing items ready? I can't hear a damn thing. Someone died. Hell yeah! Good job. Good teamwork. Teamwork. I probably should have brought some, like, AoE healing. But, like, I think the real lesson that we learned today is that I didn't die while fighting it. So, it's not my fault. If he successfully swaps element, usually Eschaton Judgment just ends you and you swap. And you swap before dropping. The name's pronunciation has been established before this game was even a pipe dream. World does not say it correctly in the English version. Okay, good. So I'll be saying Alatreon then, properly. Dragon Blight. Elemental damage is disabled. Horns must be broken in Dragon Stance. He'll shift to Ice active if you don't. I did have Dust of Life. The horns have a lot of HP because they're primary objective and a critical part. Not to mention they just outright don't take damage until Dragon Stance. The red lightning attacks inflict Dragon Blight. Judgment has come. Astera Jerky. Not Aloe, Alatreon. Yeah, Alatreon. A-L-U-T-R-E-O-N. Alatreon. Get it right, guys. Come on. How am I the noob and I'm pronouncing it correctly? You guys got to work on it. Come on. You got to keep up. I know the edgy gamer moves fast. He's truly skilled. His presence a gift from God, but like, you know. Come on, guys. All right. Trial number 2. Holy fuck, I have a friend who gave me Fat Alice. Don't start this shit. Don't start this shit? I live for this shit, motherfucker. You think I call these animals by their names? Oh, hell no. I have never called these animals by their damn names. You got Velcana? No. Velcanta. And we have Fulgur Anjanath? No, we have Drippy Anjadeth. You have Nergigante? Nevergante. Brachydios? Brachydies. Mr. Seething for seething basil geese. Either seething Beetlejuice or seething basil geese. We have Rathalost, Radabad. You have Vol Hazak. We have Vol Hasbin. You say Shara Ishvalda. I say Shara is Balda. Bro should try growing some hair. Come on now. He can manipulate the sound waves, but he can't manipulate that hairline. I put respect on Devil Joe's name because I feel like he'd fucking eat me if I didn't, so it's just Devil Joe. Kushala Dumb Aura because he's a dummy head. There you go. Yian Gahu is so dumb, so unfunny, and I chuckle every time I read it. We have, I love this one, Teostra Strudel, because he is. Absolutely. We have Furious Rajag. We have Zenover. There is no Zenogre here. We have no Baroth. No, we do not have Barioth. We have Boreoth. We have, instead of Acidic Glavenus, we have Acidic Glavenut. I don't know where that one came from. Don't ask me. I would change the behemoths' names, but behemoths are terrifying, so I just put a sad face after it. You may... why would we have a... You think that dragon energy is all special and stuff? Nah, it's actually just Stinky. We have Stinky Zenogre. Bro needs to take a bath. You know, we have Brachydios, but I like to listen to some quality Nickelbrack, personally. That's just me. We could be scared of Silver Rathalos, but no. I 1v1 Silver Rat Hat, like a real one. I don't remember what this one is. Lashawn. Who the fuck is Lashawn? What monster is Lashawn? Hold up, chat. I have to figure out what that one is. I don't know. Where the fuck is... What the fuck? Who is La something? Who's Lashawn? Who is Lashawn supposed to be? I don't know. Oh, instead of Leshen, it's Lashawn. I got you. It took me a second. I don't fight Leshen very often, so I forgot. My bad, guys. I'm sorry. Sorry. We have, instead of Namiel, we have Namigale. Namigale. And then we have Titty Yaku. Banbar Soap. Ruined Nergigant. Lagiana. Narg. We have, not Safi Jiva, Safi Daddy. Yep, absolutely. Frostfang Broth. Safi 2. We have Great Jag Ass. There we go. And then I think I stopped naming them because I was too busy trying to grind the video game. So yeah. As the true intellectual, I understand. I understand. You guys, I understand that you won't understand. I'm grabbing a McChicken and heading home. Hey, that's okay. McChickens are good last time I checked, so I don't see any issue. I see nothing but a good thing, is what you're telling me.
That's Alatreon?
Alatreon?
Hiding some incredible power.
It is incredible power.
If that power isn't contained, it could be the end of us all.
Bro, at least let me put the mantle on first before you start beating the shit out of me. God damn it.
So non-elemental weapons won't be of much use, huh? Hunters, you got that?
Did he just double proc my triple proc? That's disgusting.
If you keep an eye on those horns, you should be able to figure out which elements are affected.
Oh! Woo! By all accounts, I should be dead. Vinabug. Alright, Vinabug. Oh shit, that explodes. I'm over here locked in, trying so hard to pay attention. And I'm just getting flipped like a goddamn pancake. Alright, Alatreon, you will learn to sit still, damn it. Oh no, it's the same guy from last time. He joined. I swear to God, if you die again, you piece of shit.
elemental and abnormal status attacks are having no effect. I think you've got dragon blood.
I think you've caught dragon AIDS. Oh my god, cure it quickly. That did not heal for shit. If you could stop with the water blight, that'd be fantastic. I appreciate it a lot more when you're in here spamming fire. That was way better. You know what? I'm sharpening my weapon. If you don't want to play, I won't play either. Come on. Sharpen them bitches quickly. Of course it's flying, so I can barely hit it. God, that's such a beautiful effect. The hell are you going? Can you sit still?
Something's happening to it. It's shifting elements.
The horns! No way. The horns
All
give it
right, we
control
gotta
of
hit the horns.
elements?
Come on, team.
Hurry! Destroy the horns. This is your
If you
best
can knock it
chance.
over, that would be pretty god tier. I'm not gonna lie. God damn it, I fucked up. Ah, I fucked up again. Again? I should have waited for him to fall down. That's my own fault. Well, it's because the shotgun effect works. There we go. Okay, you know, you could try to sit a little bit more still, Alatreon, please. Pretty please. Be great. All we have to do is hit it in the head like one time. I covered his face in Slinger Thorns. It can't be that hard to break his horns. Come on, guys. My sword does not go nearly high enough. Perfect! Get him!
The horns are broken. Doesn't look like we can shift to ice active mode for now.
Yes! There we fucking go. That's what I was aiming for. Alright. God, I gotta say, these special effects in this game always look so incredible. Like, they really do. You're such an asshole. You know that? I bet you are so fun at parties, and I am too, because I don't even go to them. You're going down. Okay, bro. Where are you dying? How are you dying? It was doing a normal attack. Like, I'm actively out of stamina dodging shit. How are you dying? Oh my god, I almost joined the dead. Holy shit. We're gonna demon powder. Really? Oh my god.
You're doing a good job containing Alatreon's power.
I'm glad you sure think so. I don't really think I'm doing a great job containing Alatreon, but all I really need is your cooperation, so I guess I should be perfectly fine. Hit him while he's down! Where's that?
Alatreon's waiting a big attack. Get your healing items ready.
Holy shit, we survived!
Alatreon's shifting
All right.
elements.
You shift the elements. Well, what the fuck do I do now? The handler is pretty ugly looking, that is true, but that is okay. Okay. Alatreon, you gotta try harder than that, bro. I knew that was gonna happen. Am I dead? Nope. Somebody else, dude. Just don't join in. If you're gonna, you died. Last time you died 3 times. This time you died twice. It's not. Yo. I wish like I could. I mean I don't, cause not on stream. But like if I wasn't streaming, I wish I could talk to them and ask what they're having a hard time with, so I could explain it to them. I wish we would just never talk ever again. It happens. Oh boy. Let me try to do the, what is it, the cart thing? Let me try to make one of the foods for the feline cart thing, so people will stop dying. Money custom platter. Where was the one that gives you... Okay, this is the one I was looking for. So we have... Safeguard. Prevents your group from being penalized the first time a member faints. Okay, so I need to get... What were those again? Safeguard. Looks like blood red. Where's their blood red at? No, it's the ones I already had. Yeah. Order this menu, yes.
I am Ferdinand von.
There we go. Give me the feline safeguard. Can you sit still for a minute? It's a fire dragon. It has energy to burn. Well, I know, but it's not a lightning dragon, so it has somewhat less energy, right? Welcome in it. Edgeblade. You doing the $5 small combo? I hope so. There's a difference between a pun and just butchering the name. Oh, come on. I don't think most of the names I did were puns, I'm not gonna lie. I think they were all atrocious. That's okay. Nah. Well, I also... I butcher names on the regular, I won't lie. That's very common for me. Okay. That sucks, man. I think we were going to kill it both of those times.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. You're right, guy. Let's do this. Vladimir has posted a quest. Alright. Honestly, I can't say shit with Pizza Man and all the names I end up using for enemies myself. Hey, it's not your fault that Yaritza is spelt Jaritza. 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 It's not your fault. You're trying your best, and Jarrett Za should get an easier to say name. Because that's literally how bro's name is accurately written. So that's fair. I mean, yeah, that's absolutely fair purchase. Like, if anybody ever reads a name, like, okay, genuinely, there are quite a few names. Like, I expect people not to, like, not everyone's gonna pronounce properly. Like, Jagras, that makes sense. Kuluyaku, sure. Puke, that one's debatable. But, anyways. Giratotus, that one I could see, like, maybe someone pronouncing it like Uratotus. For like a silent J. Then there's Titsiaku. That one I could see you pronouncing all types of fucked up ways. There's a basil geese or Bezeljuice or whatever you want to call him. I could easily see you messing up his name. Devin, I can't hear you. I can only hear the voices of people who wanted to help me during Alatreon. Asshole. I just wanted to know what it looked like when he switched phases. That's all I wanted to know. There's a certain animation he's going to do when he switches phases, and I don't know what the animation is. Anyways. Was hanging out playing Magic the Gathering earlier and was cracking dad jokes with one of the guys I know there to point. He was jokingly saying, "Your brain's outside in the gutter, go get it." Outside, Jesus. The animation looks like you're dying. Here's the thing, Edgeblade. I have yet to fucking die on these hunts. It has been everybody else. I have been playing like a fucking Legend 27, okay?
That's Alatreon?
I've been playing like a winner.
Must be hiding some incredible power.
Without even the need of a chicken dinner, neither. I had spaghetti for dinner. I rolled right into that. That's hilarious.
Able to shut down Alatreon's powers.
Leave Alatreon out of this.
Won't be of much use, huh? Hunters, you got that?
Of course. Of course. What a piece of shit. I mean, I get it, your dad still hasn't come back with the milk, but that's not my problem.
Which elements are affected?
Please do not be the same guy, is all I ask. Like I said, it'd be different if I could just go in game chat and talk to him, but I can't. Cool. It's not the same guy. That works. Like, I don't mind helping the people that don't know how to play a game, but holy shit, when I can't talk to them, fuck. I can only get so mad at him, though, because in games where you play like with multiple people like this, and you have to play with multiple people like this,
I will send you to
you
Jesus.
more or less kind of have to talk to somebody, because like, how else are you going to figure it out? I mean, I guess you could kind of deduce it eventually, but, you know. Devin, if you want to watch, you just walk out here. Oh yeah, my music's too loud, I can't even really stop. Oh, it's the song Shining, the same one from Moana? Don't mind me, chat. I'm just ruining Devin's day. Alatreon, you weren't even doing an attack that time. You were just singing. What type of nonsense? Get debuffed! Did that work? No, it didn't. Alright, trial number 2. Don't you charge, don't you do it! Perfect.
Something's happening to us.
That's okay, I just debuffed this horn at the perfect time.
The horns! No way. The horns give it control of the elements?
It is weird that the
Hurry,
horns give it
destroy the
control of the
horns.
elements. I will
This is your
agree,
best
that is a
chance.
little strange.
Your elemental and abnormal status attacks are having no effect. I think you've got Dragon Blight.
You think I have Dragon Blight? I think I have other issues outside of Dragon Blight, but that's okay. God, that looks so cool. Whoa, that was a badass move. Come on.
The horns are broken. It doesn't look like...
Wow, they broke the horns already? Shit. think the funniest, absolutely funniest name I use for enemies always comes from my girlfriend making PowerPoint presentations of X game by someone who hasn't played X. I don't even... Oh, you mean like X game is like a placeholder? Oh, okay. Alright. I was not expecting the belly flop. That was totally my bad. Wow. There was a good several... Whew! Why are you so angry at me? You know what? I think Alatreon heard that I didn't die, and he's really mad about it now. I think he's starting to take it personally.
You're doing a good job containing Alatreon's power.
Come on. Is he gonna do his ultimate attack? That's kind of what I'm waiting for. I feel like he's... Let's see here. Nope, not quite that. Almost, almost. Mayasumi. I don't know if you're a new viewer or not, but welcome in regardless. Welcome to Edgy Gamer has yet to beat this monster. I mean, I technically did, but I wouldn't count it because it wasn't my own hunt, and I apparently accidentally joined on, like, probably a fucking team... a joint team of Goku and Kratos, because that fucker died instantly. I didn't even think you could kill a boss this late game that quickly, but they did.
Alatreon's readying a big attack. Get your healing items ready.
I do have my healing items ready. Don't worry. We're set. Everyone spamming Dust of Life is just the best part.
Alatreon's shifting elements.
Well, Alatreon's a little bitch boy, so let him. I'm gonna get him in the cankles. I'm gonna destroy bro's Achilles tendon right now. I'd like to see him stop me. Well, that was a great way to stop me. Nope. Oh my god. I really got to give it to him. He almost stopped me very easily. I'm so sorry, chat. This is about one of the hardest games I own to read chat while playing. I sincerely apologize. Jonas Brothers' The Disappointments. Love Yerta. The reason you shouldn't fuck a centaur. What? The reason you shouldn't fuck a centaur? I mean, I can think of a couple reasons. But, you know, I'm sure there's some I'm not thinking of. Orochi Budasen? I don't know what that means, but hell yeah, bro. Absolutely. Absolutely, Mayasumi. Absolutely. Come on. Am I in a good or a bad spot? I honestly can't tell. I wonder if this will be the time we actually kill it. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I was mid-dodge game, but, you know, whatever helps you sleep at night. Come on. I've played Dark Souls 2. I know how to dodge that move. They ripped that right out of Dark Souls 2. What's her name? My Duke's Dear Freya, or whatever, the giant two-headed spider. Of course, it didn't steal. That's a very common move for most 3D games, but that's immediately what I think of. I can see the giant two-headed magic spider every time I see that move. Where's my life powder? I was trying to get that out. There we go.
You're doing a good job containing Alatreon's
Holy
power.
shit! Come on, team! Keep it up! This is gonna hurt.
Alatreon's shifting elements.
Well, Alatreon, once again, I don't care. The more he switches elements, the more I continue to not care that he's switching elements. So I won't lie, that, like, I would have died had that aimed anywhere near me. It would have been my time. You know, I gotta say about the random spurts of lightning damage all over the map like that. Why the fuck did I die? Oh shit, I just got carded for some reason. Well, you know what, chat? Whether it made sense or not, he finally did it to me. It was bound to happen eventually. Alright, and we're off! I forgot to grab more potions and stuff. That's okay. I didn't say I was good at this game. I just said I've played it a lot. There's a big difference between those two. I think my problem is I don't have any dragon defense. Oh, that's why. I have negative 13 dragon defense. That's why bro bodied me so hard. That's fair enough. So yeah, next time he does that ultimate attack, I'll have to be very, very wary. 'Cause that would be the move that would kill me out of all the ones that he has. Nope. Don't think so. Fuck, I'm not built up my demon mode.
It doesn't look like it can shift to ice active mode for now.
I hope he can't shift to ice active mode. That would make my weapon completely worthless. That's gonna hit me. No, it didn't. It should have, but it didn't. By all accounts, I should have been hit like 4 times already. Nope. Nope. How am I managing to dodge these? This is so hype. Honestly, really loving my time with Alatreon right now. Come on, trip him, trip him, trip him, trip him. Hit him in the cankles. Get his Achilles tendon. Stab him in the toes. No grippers allowed. Holy shit, and you did it. Leave it to the Greatsword main to be the coolest guy on the team. I'm not gonna lie, that's just probably fact. IMO, if you're using Greatsword and it's working, you're the coolest motherfucker on the team. That's gonna hit me. Damn it! That's my fault.
Alatreon's readying a big attack. Get your healing items ready.
I've got a max potion out. I'm gonna be eating that shit quick. Okay. So I actually was not really sure if he was gonna do that twice or not, but shifting elements, great. I hope not. Please don't shift elements. I don't even know what I'm gonna do if you do that. Please miss me. Yes! Fuck! I got it! My loot goblin soul is now happy. Fuck, I gotta mine it twice. Okay, whatever. Back to battle. Woo! Okay. I just want to at least get one Alatreon tail before I die. You know, at least I'm helping by having the cart thing available. That's at least true. Like, I may have died once, but I did at least get the cart thing, so I bare minimum paid for my own death, so. Yo, it's fucking dead! Holy shit, okay. Okay.
Wow, you did it! We need to report
God
the guild
damn.
immediately.
Woo! And I got the fucking Azure Dragon's Fire. My first actual kill of the damn thing. We did it! We did it! Yes! I am saving the stream. Now I am saving the stream. I might not have was going to. Now I am. That's a fact. Guaranteed. 100%. Holy shit, dude. That was fucking awesome. I could do a hug emote, I would hug the greatsword player right now.
That's what I'm talking about!
Oh
That's why
my
he's the
God.
MVP! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
We did it! How to confound a centaur. Challenge centaur to a horse race. Get on your horse and ask the centaur where their horse is. When they point to their backside, say no, you're a centaur, not a horse. Win the race by default. So dumb. So dumb, but okay. We need the moist critical. Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I'm talking about. That's what it's all about. I can't believe we actually pulled that off. We gotta go see what the armor looks like. Yeah, the third Fleet Master? We gotta go back to the third Fleet Master. We actually pulled that off. The first thing we gotta check is the drip. When you acquire the drip, you gotta check it. First, we're checking it for the, for our little Palico buddy. So that does look pretty badass, the Sky Swayer. He looks adorable. Time for my armor. That is so extra. I'm sure without that, though, yeah. That looks so extra. It's fucking hilarious. Where's my, where do I hide the sword? It's so poofy. Honestly, I don't know which one I like more. Actually, I think I might like the smaller. I usually like the smaller armor more, so... Yeah, this one's a little much for me, but this one, though, also works out, I'd say. Looks pretty cool. I like the boots. Like, the gauntlets look pretty dope. Ah, it's got, like, the, so your hands are free, but it's got the little, like, claws going on the hand. And, of course, the waist is so fucking extra. That's okay. That's why I usually don't wear those. I usually pick a whatever. Well, Devin, I mean, I don't particularly think so. What about it looks terrible? Comparison's the thief of happiness. You live for another day? What? I'm so confused. You like A better? Why do you like A better? A looks more ridiculous. Like, I don't really like... Okay, here, we're gonna go step by step. So first off, both of these are just too much. I'm not gonna lie. Usually they make it too much regardless of the waist piece. There's a few that look alright. Like, these look alright. You know, they're not, like, too much. But, you know. Like, the waist pieces always look a little much. But we're gonna ignore that for now. But, like, the A legs, they look fine. These ones, I think they look a little bit better. Like, I like the single tone color for boots. I just don't like a bunch of color clashing on leg pieces, so I like the black. The gauntlets, so the white gauntlets look good, but I like the open hands with the claws on your hands. I think it looks a little bit better, but I can understand liking the gauntlets more. Once again, it's the clash of color. It can look really good. The shoulders, so they look nice, but I usually, like, shoulder pads being real big is a little bit of a gripe of mine, so... Oh, I see. This one also hugs your waist in a lot more as well. Yeah. I like this one. I I'm not usually too into giant shoulder pads.
You're doing it wrong. Do it right.
And the helmet just is a no. Not even a little bit. It looks so silly. So yeah, this one works. It's got the cute little headpiece and then the earrings. I want to look cute and powerful, Izzy. Are you confused? I am a little confused, Bernadetta. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very confused. Resentment. Oh, that's kind of whatever. Health boost and resentment. Nice. What's element conversion? Equipped weapons element power increases as your armor's elemental resistance increases. Huh. Really? Well, first we're getting that one, because that's just a defense boost, and that's always useful. I did not mean to equip that now, but that's okay. I'll buy the helmet as well. And I'll get the chest piece and gauntlets after that, but let's see if they have a, I wonder what the weapon does. I imagine they have a weapon for the, for Alatreon, right? I would think. Let's see. It's actually a fair question. Oh, those look beautiful. You good? Why don't you ask me to take it? Instead of going out there and swimming. Honestly, I have like 40 jackets. You should just ask me to do it. Oh, I see. There's Alatreon's weapons. Damn, I'm not gonna lie. His dual swords look pretty fucking cool. Actually, yeah, let's check out all the different weapons he has. So the dual swords look pretty badass. Of course, yep, the sword and shield looks badass as well. The bow. I could see the bow going both ways, because the bow is inconsistent. It either looks ridiculous or it looks amazing. And this one actually is one of the few that lands right in the middle. It looks okay. Yeah, it's weird. I'm not gonna lie, with bow, it's really hard to like make a cool looking design most of the time. Alatreon just looks over the top for the sword and for the charge blade, which I'm all for. It looks pretty cool. Gun lance. Let's check gun lance. I'm checking this shit right now. Okay, gun lance. Alatreon gun lance looks fucking badass, dude. That looks so fucking cool. This is a heavy bowgun? I think so. Yeah, the Alatreon heavy bowgun, I mean, looks interesting, as they usually do. Oops, I'm not trying to do that. Fuck. The lance. Lance looks cool, as it should. Supremacy blade, we've got... Wow, Stygian Zenogre looks fucking cool for a longsword, I'm not gonna lie. That's honestly one I would probably use. That looks fucking amazing. Oh, that's the one Devin always uses. He uses the Alatreon longsword all the time. It's pretty cool. There we go. We got switch axe. Yeah, I feel like that would look pretty badass. I might have to make that one at some point. Alatreon switch axe. I mean, it's hard to say. The switch axe is usually like a mess. They're a mess of mechanical genius. Ooh, what's the hunting horn look like? It just looks like a big, just clusterfuck of thorns. Of course. The great sword's bound to look cool. You haven't played Monster Hunter in a long time. I've not been playing it recently either. That's why I'm surprised I did so well. The fact it went as well as it did is insane. I'm not gonna lie. Like I should have gotten my ass kicked like really bad, but I didn't. I actually pulled it off. So here we are. Edgy gamer pulling it off. And where's the insect glaive? The insect glaive. Has Alatreon died yet? Yeah, I already killed Alatreon. Did you not hear me screaming from the like screaming up to the heavens in victory after we killed Alatreon? Come on now. I am gonna have to fight him some more times though, so I can get the weapons though, because it seems like I'm gonna have to kill some more so I can get the dual blades, so I can fight Metalis. Yeah. So. No, I had to do negotiations with the McDonald's shift lead. Oh, I got you on Festlet. I got you. I got you. I got you. Okay. Wow. Well, fuck it. Let's go talk to the third fleet leader. That was dope. I wasn't really sure what I was gonna be able to do today, but beating Alatreon was not really on the agenda. It was on the attempted agenda, but it wasn't on the I'm gonna fucking do this agenda. You know what? Fuck it, bro. I'm getting cookies. I'm celebrating. That was fucking awesome. I got cookies! Cookies! Yeah, I'll probably make an Alatreon weapon so I can fight Fatalis. I feel like that would just make sense for them to make the Alatreon weapons to be good versus Fatalis. I feel like that'd be a no-brainer. If they didn't, that'd be really dumb.
Oh, yes.
So I hear you've been taking requests. A team player, are you now? Well, I'd like to thank you. I want to make you some new gear, something I think you'll find quite useful in our highlands, a specialized tool. But alas, I'm short on materials. Think you could go and fetch what I need? It won't take long after that third fleet master's honor. I have your handler request. Rumble in the Waste is the name. You don't like the name? Run along now, then. Oh, well, that's apparently important.
Wow.
I knew of your penchant for falling from great heights from my brother. Still, your leaping off the airship was quite a surprise and quite stimulating. Wait, is she not the third fleet headmaster? I thought she was. Am I dumb? I might be dumb. But I'm not on a quest. I'm so confused. Invest in an Alatreon weapon. They're very good Fatalis before you get Fatalis. Slap on generic crit build with a... Fatalis is just a straight up DPS and skill check fight. No fancy mechanics, just you and the dance macabre. That's for affinity booster. I think everyone in Celiana because of the guild summons. The guild summons? The what? Report back to the third fleet master. Oh, she's here! Oh, my bad.
Welcome back. I've been waiting. You were amazing.
Oh, you're actually voice acting. Okay.
The elemental shift. The roll of its horns. Did you see it?
I did.
Was it truly an organ for controlling the elements?
It was.
Hypothetically, the horns allowed it to control the elements, no? Or perhaps the horns were born out of necessity. And what is the source of its elemental power? If not a physical mechanism, is it something beyond the realm of our understanding?
I'm listening. I'm not eating cookies, I promise.
I understand you're exhausted, but please come with me. We have much to discuss. We need your thoughts on Alatreon while they're still fresh in your head, Hunter. Fresh thoughts deserve a fresh transcript, no? Hurry along
Maybe.
now. Once everything's recorded, we shall hold council.
You're gonna make me go give a report, then go to a council meeting.
I can't believe you people. Amazing work with Alatreon.
I can't believe you people? So that usually when you say that, you're mad. So I really don't know how to feel. But I don't care because I'm eating cookies.
It's amazing that our scholars and handlers were able to get everything recorded so quickly.
You have the hunters to thank for that. Everyone in the field and at home were running like a well-oiled machine.
I apologize, Seppuku. I do not speak German. That's what I assume that is in.
The unique characteristics of Alatreon, far beyond common knowledge, to be able to observe it to this degree is nothing short of a miracle. Considering this was just the first batch of data, it is exquisite.
Then let's end the chapter here, so to speak, and send this off to the guild. Any objections?
Well, I do have a proposal for you, actually, about future investigations. We need to figure out why Alatreon went to the secluded valley in the first place. Why would it go to such a remote place intentionally? Was it just by chance, or did it have a purpose?
That's right. The secluded valley is also home to that red monster.
Sappy Jiva, right?
I find it hard to believe that it went to pick a fight. There's gotta be a reason.
That's actually fair.
Right.
What would be the reason?
Which is why I think we should look into the connection between Alatreon and that red monster. And let the guild know we're going to continue investigating. Of course, it may be a long while before we uncover anything.
Okay. Your idea sounds good. Get everything ready.
Way ahead of you. I'm almost finished.
So, I will say, sadly, I already know that Fatalis exists. I'm gonna educated guess this one and say it was running from Fatalis.
Then I shall take the responsibility of reporting to the guild. I'll let them know of both our findings and future plans.
That's racist towards German-speaking people? Racist meaning. Characterized by or showing prejudice, discrimination, or antagonism against a person or people on the basis of their membership in a particular racial or ethnic group, typically one that is a minority or marginalized. I do believe not understanding the language does not qualify. Your opinion? Overruled.
Understood. Thank you.
Sucks to suck.
Ah, that leaves one more thing left unattended. I hope we were able to get rid of that annoying fear of the unknown.
No, it's still there.
Yes, but there's still much we've yet to uncover. We're just getting started. The path is long, but we'll get there.
Well, you're right about that. Now let's wrap things up, people. Again, fantastic work. Rest up today. You earned it.
You're just a hater.
Dismissed.
Actually, I'm not a hater. I have a lot of respect for the Alatreon quest availability. Alatreon's quest is available as an event quest. The event quest alternatives every day between fire, ice as the active event for Alatreon at the start of the quest. The title and description of the day's event quest provide a hint to which element is active. Okay, cool. No, funny enough, as recently as yesterday, I was complimenting how awesome the German accent sounds. And I have very often also spoke about how cool the German language is. And I have said multiple times that if I were to master learning English, Japanese, and Spanish, that if I were to pick a fourth, it would probably be German, because I found that to be one of the more interesting languages. So, no, I don't think so. Maybe. But here, we're going to talk to bro.
Awesome work, dude.
Here, let me actually catch up with chat. Let me actually read chat. But I'm actually going to... I can't read it, though. Hallo, Rund, schon uk al weiter zu sprechen. That's my educated guess of how to pronounce that. So there's your butchered German from Edgy Gamer. I have no idea how to read it, but that's just... I know, I'm almost certain that hallo is hello, and the second word is almost certainly friend, but the rest I do not know. It was such an issue that even remote expeditions were recalled for their best. Fatalis issue caused the guild to issue a complete mobilization, so everyone is in Ciliana. Feed the handler to the monster, rid the world of that horrid beast. Nah, Alatreon is the type of monster to last stand. The only thing I fear is goth women. I mean, that's fair. It's such a territorial monster that would either outright stand against Fatalis because it rolled up to its house, or Fatalis would just ignore it completely because Fatalis is incredibly intelligent and fully sentient. The two versions of Alatreon swap between fire and ice day by day. I'm tired and autistic. Is this genuine beef, or are y'all just busting each other's balls? We're just being assholes, if you're curious, Birches. We're being assholes. I'm spreading the salt, as you do. Nah, Seppuku's been in here all the time. Seppuku's been in here, like, so many fucking times. They're hitting me with the fucking derpy... Don't make me get derpy Godzilla on the mic. He's the real hater, okay? Don't make me get him. I will get him. He's right here. This absolute weapon of a Godzilla toy. This you think I'm unhinged? This motherfucker right here, absolutely not. Look at this damn thing. Exactly. Look at it. Look at it. This derpy piece of shit. He's fucking huge too. Like he's, you know, he's as big as my head. So, dude's not small. You know. Like a really big, scary, radioactive parrot, you know? Don't fall over now. I'm just gonna have him, like... I don't think I can put him in the camera, can I? No, there's no way for me to fit him in the camera. Not right here with me, anyways. I'd have to put him in the background. So that's my Godzilla toy passed down from my uncle, and if you guys are curious, he's basically a weapon, like literally. He's I feel like if I were to take him somewhere, I would actually have to get checked because of it being like it's like a blunt, piercing weapon. It's painful. If I were to throw that at somebody, they very well could just they could very well go to the hospital.
The field team leader's waiting. Let's check in.
When you said derpy Godzilla and first action you took being to stand up and approach the camera, I was a little concerned for a second. Does this look like a iShow meat stream? No. Come on now. Like, respect to iShow Speed for all that energy, but come on now.
Alatreon. I knew I could count on everyone.
No. I will let you guys know right now, no matter how much I get paid, no matter how much I get requested, no matter how much of anything, I will never be posting any and all sexual content, especially not of myself. No.
I've never experienced such power before. I hate to think what would happen if something like that showed up in the old world.
Chief, I think we should warn the guild about the growing number of incidents when we send off our next report.
I actually did have somebody ask me to do an OnlyFans one time. I won't lie. That's why I said that, if you're curious.
Monster behavior in each region, but they also gather disaster reports.
I look so out of place. They're all in, like, comfy armor. Or, like, heavy armor, and I'm, like, in the most weeb-ass anime shit you've ever seen.
We can send them what we have so they can prepare for a worst-case scenario.
Oh, you poor soul, she's yet to learn about the fate of Scrade. What?
You've got a point. Make the necessary preparations.
Understood.
Oh, before I forget. Seems like the commander has returned to Astera.
Really?
Good.
He's back already? Hey, I got an idea. How about when you report in on the Alatreon investigation?
Gun lance hunt? I would use a gun lance hunt, but I'll let you know if I do a gun lance hunt, we're literally going to be hunting on easy rank.
You pester him until he spills the beans on why the guild summoned him. Good idea, huh?
Do we really need to get in his business?
Okay. I'll give you the papers. Speak to the commander when you're ready.
Yeah, no. Not only do I fucking hate gun lance... I guess I'm going, sure. No, not only do I hate gun lance, but I certainly don't want to use it versus anything with... Yeah, no. I will not be hunting anything with gun lance, more than likely. If I use gun lance... Well, because the problem is gun lance isn't funny to me. It's annoying. That's the problem, you know? Like, gun lance isn't... like funny dumb, it's like just annoying dumb. There's a difference, you know? Instead of like it could be like the ladle from Dark Souls 2. But no, it's like it just pisses you off. Like it's not like it's bad. It's not like it's terrible. It's just that I just don't like how it plays.
Greetings, Hunter. I just looked over the report on the Alatreon investigation.
I know, Alatreon's a fucking loser.
We'll be sending this off to the guild immediately. As always, splendid work.
You're welcome.
I see. I suppose it does make sense that the guild's summoning me would cause gossip to spread. This is probably as good a time as any to let you know what's happening.
Gossip spreads regardless. I don't know what you're on about.
Truth is, a large-scale joint operation between various countries and organizations has been in the works for some time.
Why is that?
The Research Commission has been requested to join the operation. They believe our expertise with unidentified life and ecologies, and our outstanding record in the field will be an asset. Let's prove them right. Now then, we have a guest here in Astera that will detail the operation. Representatives from each unit will be in attendance. Of course, we'll need you there, too. Come.
Who's the... Oh, let's say we're gonna meet new people? I'm excited!
Is everyone here? Good. Then let us begin council.
Damn, there's a lot of people here. Shit. No, you didn't hear it properly. No. I will not ever be making a OnlyFans or sexual content of any kind. Especially not of myself. That's... You heard it backwards. The Switch Axe? Really? You'd say Switch Axe is the worst? What particularly makes Switch Axe so bad?
As I told everyone, an international joint operation is currently in the works. The Research Commission has been requested to join the operation. Our guest will provide us with the details.
You know, I just heard the really loud wind from outside. If my stream randomly cuts off, it's because the power goes out. Just to let you guys know. For anyone who doesn't know, I do live in northern Florida, and the hurricane is going by. Now, I'm not in the danger zone, but a lot of other people are. So, I should be fine, but that's okay.
Thank you, Commander. I'm in charge of this joint operation, and I hope to get to know each of you soon. You? You're with the Commission.
General, it's an honor to see you again.
Never expected to see a familiar face in the new world. My apologies. We'll have to make some time to talk later. Now, let's get down to the heart of the matter.
Rose dripped out, I'm not gonna lie. He's got that ready stance, too.
Several rare phenomena have occurred in various parts of the world, and we've also received reports from our special disaster unit.
Game's really quiet. Give me a second. I'm sorry.
Small intermittent quakes, forest fires breaking out so frequently that there is enough smoke to blot out the sun.
Jesus Christ.
Endemic life and monsters alike are disappearing, and even the elder dragons are becoming more scarce. No one has any theories. However, we located in our records one past occasion when all these current events did happen. Let me ask, have any of you heard of Shrade before?
Yes, the glorious country of Shrade. I remember reading it was a powerful nation that suddenly disappeared ages ago.
Fixed elemental damage, I don't know what that means. No crit ability, I don't know what that means. Only affected by a single damage skill, I don't know what that means either. But that's okay. That all went straight over my head.
No one knows what happened to him. And the region of Shrade is off limits to everyone, from what I've heard.
You're well read, I see.
What's wrong with Sherrod?
Then you must know of the legends they speak of Shrade.
Yes, the story of Shrade's demise. An incredible monster burned the country down to the ground in a single night.
That's pretty impressive.
But why are you bringing this up now?
Because it's gonna happen again right here.
Records of Shrade are scant, but they do exist in various forms, such as diplomatic documents or personal diaries. Around the time when Shrade was destroyed, we discovered several passages from one article. Earthquakes, forests burning, birds and monsters gone, no sun, elder dragons disappearing. Then several months later, Shrade disappeared.
Oh, so it's return of whatever the... Okay.
No way, that can't be right.
Yeah, I love the sincere horror in this man's thoughts right now. That's not true, you fucking liar.
I understand that catastrophic elder dragons have appeared in the New World. It was no coincidence. This is inevitable.
That is a general. He's basically the head of the guild's hunter wing. I've been eyeing Monster Hunter World, but the combat looks complicated AF. This guy looks like he's related to General Raban from FF14. He honestly might be. You never know. The guild is a massive organization that has the research, archaeology, biology, engineering, forging, administration, etc. So I would say the Monster Hunter combat is really in-depth, and it usually does have quite a bit going on, Birches, I won't lie. It's not the it's not the hardest game I've ever played, but it is definitely pretty difficult. It mostly depends on the game. It depends on the monster you're fighting. It depends on the monster you're fighting and the weapon you're using, really.
Everything is happening again, and it heralds the return of the one that obliterated Shrade, the Black Dragon Fatalis, a nightmare that lives only in legend.
Why does he live only in
The
legend?
Guild and every country have declared that Fatalis will appear in Castle Schrade again, and have called for its extermination. Our assignment will be to prepare for its eventual appearance and slay the beast.
When is it expected to show up in Castle Schrade?
We cannot say for certain.
Of course.
But if we take the records we found at face value, we have a few months before it shows up.
A few months? Well, damn.
Do we know its current location?
No. We have no information on that. Nothing to tell us where it's coming from, or where it's going.
I'll say, yeah, the certain weapons are excessively complicated.
Information is so scarce that it's more accurate to call this the Fatalis event.
Like the dual blades I use are not really that complex. The main thing that you focus on dual blades is constantly hitting the monster. So it's the main thing you usually want to focus on with that one is just where you're standing. I mean, technically that's true for every weapon, but that one, like your circle attack is like a dodge / attack at the same time, and you're basically doing your absolute best to constantly be wailing on the enemy at some point in time.
Is it even possible to take it down?
The guild completely suppressed any mention of Fatalis outside of Legends to the degree of completely annihilating their own records. There's exactly 3 people in the entire guild that could pull the one record they didn't destroy. The general is one of them.
If we don't, everything will perish.
So, I'm not a believer in book burning, so I can already say I probably don't agree with the guild's ways. Because if you have records about a catastrophic event that very well could happen again, or already has happened and will never happen again, then it is nothing but helpful for people to know about it. That is terrible. That is fucking horrible.
What we can do now is alert every participating nation and prepare ourselves. The Research Commission will need to mobilize quickly. The General and I will depart first, ahead of our main force. We'll do our best to get a grasp of the situation. We'd like to request that you hunters accompany us.
Yes, sir.
I guess so.
Later, we'll gather the entire commission and explain what's going on. For now, we want you to get yourselves ready.
I shall guide
But
us
I'm
to
already
Castle
ready.
Schrade. This will be a long struggle, but I know we'll make it through this.
All right, that brings council to an end. Dismissed.
You got it. People trying to hunt them down. So one fast sled, what we call that, if someone is dumb enough to go and try and hunt down a world-ending monster, that's a big skill issue. So they should definitely just not be so fucking stupid. Like, no offense. No offense. But if the first thought process is, oh, world-ending dragon that burned down an entire continent or country in one night, and your first thought is, I'm about to go 1v1 this motherfucker, that's not an issue that the guild should have to deal with. That's an issue that's your own problem. Like, I don't know, maybe that's, like, really heartless from the edgy gamer to hear, but, like, dude, I would so vote against that. I'd be like, oh, no, if he's dumb, he's dumb. Let him go do it, sure. If he wants to be stupid, that's up to him. You know? I feel like somebody being a fucking dipshit really isn't too much my problem, you know? Black dragons are incredibly powerful entities with the ability to annihilate entire countries almost overnight. They're also extremely rare with decades passing between any sightings.
That's my partner.
I'm your partner! We're able to verify that it is able to use all the elements of the freely, and I think that sets up for the future investigations well. You know, Pard, I've been thinking about something. I was thinking, can we coexist with monsters? Sadly, I've come to the conclusion that I don't think we'll ever get along with monsters, much less elder dragons. I think if we can find a way to fully understand how they behave and we keep our distance, maybe it's possible. Well, with Alatreon, do you think that a monster like that can live in the same world as us without interfering with our way of life? I think we had our answer as soon as we confronted it. So in a way, I totally get why some people wouldn't want to accept Alatreon's existence. I mean, that's fair. You know, it's very thought-provoking on the character's part, I'm not gonna lie. Very thought-provoking. Piercing Black. Upgrades the Rocksteady Mantle. That's nice, at least. Oh, unlocks a new specialized tool. Well, damn it, I might have to go do that then. Was that just for Diablos? Let's go do that real quick. Oh, well, no. I'm not saying that it doesn't make sense. I'm just saying that me personally, as a person, if someone is that fucking stupid, that's, like, entirely their own fault, you know? Like, I get it. People are dumb and do dumb things. But, like, when it's life-threatening, that's, like... In my mind, that's like drinking and driving. It's kind of like you did it to yourself, you know? It's like, I don't really have sympathy for that. If you're dumb enough to go hunt down a gigantic fuck-off dragon that kills countries because it feels like it, like, that's like the same as drinking and driving. It's like, yeah, you know that you shouldn't drink and then drive, but you went and got drunk, and then you drove home anyways. You know, like, it's... Like, the only thing I hope is that you hit a tree and not someone else, to be honest. Alright, let's go ahead. Head out! But, yeah, no, I can definitely understand why an entity would do that, but, yeah, no, I would... Oh, Jesus. Why do I have to spawn next to the temperamental one? Oh. I like how I said that as she's totally chill. And she's pissed. I told you it was temperamental! Dude, what? God damn it. Why is it... Stop roaring at me. Let me fight back. It's only a high rank hunt. It shouldn't be difficult. There we go. At least I'm doing ice damage. This is bound to do a lot of damage. Like that. Where I broke both its horns already. Dire Morales quite literally boiled a body of water of a similar size to the Red Sea. That's pretty insane, I'm not gonna lie. What type of monster is Dalamador? The giant snake one. What type of monster would you classify that as? Also, to answer your question, Birches, what type of, what did the weapon look like that your roommate was using? Damn, that was fast. It's just an Elder. It's massive, but it's contained via environmental conditions and doesn't cause significant damage, nor does it have the potential to. Worst it'll do is cause a massive rock slide. In the terms of Monster Hunter, yeah, that is definitely a lot less than some of these other monsters can do. Long staff blades on both end and something about a bug on their arm. Oh yeah, no, that one is definitely going to be more complex than others. Yeah, no, that one's definitely going to be more complex. For sure, for sure. Here, I'll give you an example of a pretty simple weapon. So the one I'm using right now, Birches, is pretty normal. So, like, for me, right? I can simply just... So it has, like, two forms. It has the normal form, and then it has the demon mode. The main difference being that the combos during normal mode and the demon mode, they just have different attacking combos. And then well, technically there's 3 modes, but no, mostly 2 modes. Demon mode does more damage, but more damage and more mobility, but it drains your stamina the entire time it's being used. And that little red sword you see at the top left of my screen, that builds up whenever you hit stuff while in demon mode. So you see this? I'm hitting it in normal mode, it doesn't build up anything. And here we go. Let me go back all the way to normal mode. So, this is normal mode. It's, you know, pretty uninteresting. It's okay, you know. Whoops. Got a pretty normal combo that it can do. Very, very, like, you know, awkward and low damage. So what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to press R2, find a good opening, go in with your attacks, and as you attack them, that red bar fills up. And what you want to do, right, is you want to hit the monster enough where that red bar fills up. And technically what that does is that unlocks the 3rd mode, which allows you to have some of the demon mode's attacks inside of normal mode. And basically you switch between the buffed normal mode and demon mode depending on the situation at hand. And everything else that you do that's special with the weapon is more or less just stuff you would learn because of the video, like, overall gameplay. Not really weapon-specific stuff. There are other things in it, but that's like the basis of the weapon. Yeah. There are quite a few weapons that are way more simple in comparison. Now, I will say the game does have quite a bit of difficulty, but it's like, so if you don't already like quite a bit of difficulty, then you probably won't like it, but you have played Bloodborne, and if you've played Bloodborne, you can probably play this game. Bloodborne, I feel like, is more bullshit than this game has. Exactly. Yeah, like, Bloodborne has Frenzy. There is not a single thing in this game nearly as dumb as Frenzy from Bloodborne. Frenzy in Bloodborne is just ultimately hilariously dumb. But yeah, no. Like, and don't get me wrong, there is a bunch of stuff, like, right now, right? Like, you have to worry about your build, so, you know, what stats you want to upgrade, like, what armor you want to upgrade, what special abilities you want that armor to have, what gems you want to put on those armors and weapons. You have to worry about, you know, like, what monster is weak to what, like the one I'm hunting right now. They're both weak to ice, therefore I'm using a weapon that does ice damage. So yeah, it really depends. And I mean, and like I said, yeah, there is a bunch of stuff that, you're so valid, Frenzy is very stupid. Oh, it's really, really, really dumb. It's actually crazy how dumb it is. Not to say other Dark Souls games don't have dumb shit. It's just Frenzy is like, oh my god. It's about as dumb as Terror inside of Sekiro. Terror inside of Sekiro is probably the only thing I dislike about that entire game. They're on the level of rending entire ecosystems devoid of all life. Yeah, so like basically a massive bioweapon. It's like a nuclear explosion. It's like an atom bomb of a dragon. Thor, Madgala, and Shigadu Madgala are wanted bioweapons, considering shedding scales in order to see. However, when fauna breathe in the scales, it causes something known as frenzy, a disease that will kill the monster in relatively short time frames, then cause them to reanimate into an insane revenant, unable to feel pain, hunger, fatigue, or fear, with a hatred for anything it sees. Isn't that in Monster Hunter Rise? I think I saw Devin fighting one of those. Gore doesn't actually accidentally and kind of just walks around looking for a good nest. Meanwhile, Shigadu, actively controlling Frenzy, will deliberately spread it as far as it possibly can. Okay, so yeah, it was in Monster Hunter Rise. I thought so, because I thought I saw Devin fighting it at some point. He was mentioning how they had zombie monsters. I think Neo is the game with the most complex combat system I've ever played, and never got past, like, the first damn ogre boss. I do know that Neo has, like, 3 different stances for every single weapon. So I do know it does have some complexity to it. No, I will say this game has a lot of complexity to it, but the complexity isn't required to play. If that makes sense. So, like, yeah. So, like, technically speaking, this monster, like, whenever you're fighting a monster, you want to break different parts of the monster based on what monster you're fighting. You want to use different elements depending on what monster you're fighting. Certain weapons work better versus certain monsters, and certain status elements work better versus certain monsters. You got to worry about certain defenses from certain monsters, and then you have to worry about whatever abilities stack with whatever weapon you may be using, or whatever strategy you may be implementing. Like, there is a shit ton of depth to this game, but it's like a lot of build crafting. Like, you're crafting an optimal build, and then when you go into combat, you can make it simple. The build crafting will never be overtly that simple. You technically can. You could technically just skyrocket your defenses. You could technically just raise your defenses and damage with all your, like, stat bonuses and just play it that way. But yeah, so it just depends. So, like, I'll show you a difference between, like, complex and non-complex. So, like, the build I have right now, right? So the build I have right now, it's built for maximum damage and survivability. So this one would be, technically, the build is always going to look complex, even if it isn't complex. So, like, my basis. I have an ice weapon to do a lot of ice damage. I've got a defense charm to give me a lot of defense. And then I have 2 defensive mantles that basically give me more defensive capability. Then I have armor that has inherently high defensive capabilities with special bonuses that make me harder to be killed. And altogether, I have a bunch of defense buffed, a bunch of ice damage buffed, I have immunity to stunning, I can heal myself quickly, I have higher health, my weapon stays buffed longer, I dodge farther, I do more damage, my dodge is better, and I sometimes have a chance to consume healing for free. Like, you can make it pretty simple. Let me think of something I had that's more complex. Let me see here. No, Sappy Daddy's pretty simple as well. Let's see here. Maybe Lagiana would be a good complex one. Yeah, here we go. Lagiana would be a good one. So, Legiana, the one that this build is based off of, it's a dragon that is ice-based, screams a lot, and it flies around a lot. So, what I do, because it flies around a lot, is I have a ranged weapon, which immediately adds a lot more complexity, but that's not the point. I have weapons to buff my normal damage. Then I have this Apothecary Mantle, which allows me to land status ailments more. Then I have my Temporal Mantle for being able to survive better. But then I have... what is it? Then I have things that buff my elemental damage, while also having a bunch of stuff that makes me dodge better. Then I have buffing my damage, buffing my resistance. But then, like I said, I have critical being buffed. I have my basic damage being buffed. I have my stun resistance going up. I have my critical damage going up. Then I have to worry about me, the Divine Blessing for the few times I do get hit. It makes it less likely to kill me. Then I have, like, stamina depletion stuff. Then I have stamina recovery stuff. Then I have consuming item stuff. Then just on my weapon, I have it to where it can let me use normal ammo, close range ammo, high damage ammo, ammo that does paralysis, ammo that does poison, and ammo that causes... It does, what is it? Blast, which is basically a status effect that causes a sudden explosion. So, yeah. And, like, now the way I usually build these things is, so a lot of people will build stuff based around, like, elemental ideas. For me, I usually go monster per monster. I ask myself when I see a monster, so, like, let's go in here, right? I ask myself when I see a monster, and I'm like, what am I gonna do that would help me fight that monster? So, the one I'm doing right now. The first thing I looked at, I was like, it flies a lot. It flies a lot, I'm not gonna be able to hit the bitch with my dual blades, and I don't feel like flying the entire time with Insect Glaive. So, I got a bow. Then, after I got a bow, I looked at what it's weak to. It's weak to fire, water, and thunder. What's it also weak to? Every fucking element ever. So, I asked myself, can I do lightning while also doing a lot of elements? I went to the weapons, and I decided, yes I can. I found a bow that does a lot of elements, and I found a bow that does lightning all at the same time. It does every single status except for sleep. So I was like, fuck it, perfect. So then I had a ranged weapon that could reach him at all times. It could destroy his his #1 elemental weakness, and at any point in time, whether I'm playing by myself or with other people, I can do debuffs to make it easier for me to take him out, or to weaken the monster for my teammates to be able to take him out as well. Like, that's kind of like the thought process I go through. And then, technically, other stuff I would do would go into, like, specifics, like Legiana. Legiana screams so much more than any monster in this game. So I don't have it for this build, because I just haven't. I've not been that pissed off at it yet. But I could put earplugs on just so its constant fucking shrieking doesn't interrupt me every single time it does it. So, but that's usually how I think about builds in video games. I'm asking, what's the issue in front of me? Okay, now what's the most efficient what's the most efficient thing that I know I could use effectively to take it down? And out of all the weapons in this game, bow is the best ranged weapon I know how to use. And I was like, what's something that usually I can handle pretty well? Status ailments and debuffs. Perfect. Well, it's weak to those. Cool. And just kind of go all in on that. Yeah. So it sounds more complicated than it really is, but you can make the game more complicated if you want it to be. It doesn't have to be. Or you can just completely bypass that and get a blast weapon and critical hit build and make everything explode before it kills you. I could, but the thing is I very rarely worry about what's meta. I just usually ask myself what I think would work the best, you know? I don't really like to look up metas or, like, care to really look up metas. I specifically just ask myself what I think would work really well. Pretty much anytime I go to play a game. That's why I end up with such weird builds, because I never consult a meta. So, like, anytime I've been playing Fire Emblem and I look up class mastery, I'm not looking up a meta or anything. I'm looking up, like, I can tell you right now, if I wanted meta, I would not use Poison Strike nor Life Taker in Fire Emblem Three Houses. I would not. Those are terrible. But I love Life Taker and Poison Strike, so I use them both. But I look up what I think would work for what I'm going to use the unit for. Also, I think there's more people here I need to talk to. Let me go talk to them. Who's here? Yep, over here. Cool. It's the literal button pressing I stress over. My fingers can play games now, but still don't always press the buttons I want them to. Lol. Complicated series of button mashing is whack.
Hey.
Oh, speaking of power prolonger, the Alatreon Alpha Gloves has power prolonger 3 and attack boost on it. Amazing pair of gloves for a lot of weapons. The build does a lot edgy. It also does little well. That build needs a lot of streamlining. But see, as much as you say there's a lot of streamlining, I further my point, I wish it did even more. So yeah, no, we just simply sit on opposite ends on build crafting is all. The work you've put into this assignment with everyone is going to expel a lot of people's fears. There's no doubt about that. Well, that's great. I'm glad to hear that. You know, Hunter, I've been thinking about what that handler said. Why did Alatreon go to the secluded valley? It's really bugging me. Because of the instinct? Did it decide to go over while we dealt with the other monsters? No, that can't be it. How could it be we interfere? Can you imagine if those two were to square off? I'm guessing the end result would not have been pretty. I don't even want to imagine us getting stuck in the middle of that. Anyway, our investigations are far from over. But for now, let's take it easy, especially you. You deserve a rest after the hard work you put into that assignment. I did put a lot of work into the assignment fighting the Alatreon. You guys are seeing the ending of me fighting Alatreon, but I put a lot of effort in fucking hunting Alatreon. I grinded so fucking long to get the perfect weapon for Alatreon. Oh my god. It took so long. It took me so long. This looks like a perfect game to play my usual tanky build. Yeah, you can play pretty tanky. They have the Lance, which is pretty fun to play. I've played the Lance a little bit here and there. People build around elements because they can just make 6 builds and be done instead of 40-something. Yeah, see, Edgy Gamer loves the 40-something builds. I like to have everything for everything. I have never made a single thing in my life simple. And I promise you, you guys who all watch me probably have already realized that. I will never have a single thing in my life be simple, not even for a moment. Especially because in-game builds are usually the same 4 sets of armor, just jumbled together, and the gems are swapped. You've seen the build I usually run, Edgy. Everything just dies when I enter a quest. Heyo, welcome in, Death Guardian Plays. Hello, hello. But yeah, no, you guys already know. I make everything complicated. There is not a single simple part of my day-to-day. Not even a little bit. Like, even when I'm not streaming, I'm... Okay, you guys want to know what I do when I relax after stream? I'm listening to my streams on this while I'm uploading a stream on my laptop, while I'm cutting different parts of my already watched streams into clips, while I'm maneuvering them, while I'm posting those said clips on my other phone, while I'm playing Fire Emblem Three Houses, and sometimes when I'm really feeling extra, I'll be listening to the streams while I'm watching something on my screen, while I'm doing workouts in the background, aka push-ups, squats, or weights, you know, so. I genuinely do not understand how to relax. Everything's got to be complicated and stressful at all times. Ah, yes, the Lance. Senior, triangle, 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 R2, circle, triangle, repeat. You mean the best weapon in the fucking game? Come on now. We all love Lance. Lance is the best weapon. That I will say is a weapon I love. I love the Lance. He's a homie. He's a fucking real one. Also, I got a new tool, apparently. What's the new tool? Oh, guys, sorry. I try not to have people join the party. I apologize. My bad. I forgot to not be in a party. My apologies. Once again, as you guys already know, it's nothing against my viewers. It's simply, my severe trust issues. I really do apologize. Nothing against anybody particular. What was I? I'm looking for the 3rd fleet leader. Am I fucking blind? Where is this woman at? Is she not here? Where the hell did she go? Well, shit, that's a rare sight. What's a rare sight? I'm confused. Yeah, where the hell is the 3rd fleet leader? She should be up there, but she's not here. So where is she? Hype and chat for the raid from Jacob the Only. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ciliana, where everyone always is. Hype and chat for the raid. Thank you, Jacob. I appreciate that. What game are you coming in from, Jacob? You coming in from Monster Hunter, I imagine? Or coming in from a completely different game entirely? Where's the third Fleet Master? She's not here. So where the hell is this woman? Woman, show yourself! I don't know where you are. Don't worry, Chad. I'll eventually find the third Fleet Master. At some point. I'm just going to walk around all of Ciliana until I bump into her at this point. That's all I'm going to do. She has to be somewhere, right? Like, she can't just be nowhere. What's up, Kit Kat? Hello, hello! Just swinging through to say hello. I've had a shitty time trying to pack and move out before the 1st. It's been a whirlwind and a crazy time. I'm heading to bed and sleep, ready to be up early tomorrow to get more stuff done. No problem, Kit Kat. Well, I wish you luck with the move. Moving is always an absolutely messy process, but I wish you nothing but luck. Glad to see you. Glad to see you. Let me see here. Where the hell is this third Fleet Matter? Oh my god, where are you, woman? You know, I'm gonna have to literally look up on Google where the third Fleet Master is. I actually don't fucking know. Also, why am I getting hot again? It's also Halloween, apparently. Oh, well, I guess, yeah, it is literally Halloween. Well, no, not quite. It's not October yet. Is it? No, not October yet. It's 9/27. See, not quite yet. Are you the third Fleet Master? No, no, you're not. Well, they've got Succubi working the counter.
Having a good evening?
I am having a good evening. But where the hell is she? I don't know. Usually my build is much more aggressive with less cushioning. It's only this defense because I built it for Vitalis specifically. Every month is spooky month if you want it to be. I mean, technically. The thing is, though, as edgy gamer as I am, I just don't really get that excited for Halloween. Right? Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a party pooper, but, like, I just don't get that excited for Halloween. Where the fuck is the third fleet leader person? Where the fuck are they? Please, just show me. Like, why is it... I'm so pissed. Okay. Because I can't even look it up, because if I look it up, it's going to tell me one of many different places. Whatever, fuck it, I don't care. I'm just moving on. Moving on, I don't care. This chick's pissed me off. I'm gonna go do literally anything else. I need to hunt more Alatreon, so let me put more Alatreon stuff on. Frost Claws, right? Yeah. Actually, let me change my armor. I've had this armor on for so long. Wait, I didn't have, Let me see if, what is it? Let me see if I can forge, like, any, special version of Alatreon.
I wonder.
Let's see here. Forge equipment, layered armor. I think that's what I was looking for. So, the layered armor for Kol Taroth. I mean, it looks kind of pretty. That hair, though, is crazy. Yeah, looks alright. I guess it just depends on what you're going for. Very extra. Okay, so it's just the 2 Alatreons then. There's no third Alatreon. Unless you find Alatreon inside of, what is it? the Guiding Lands, which, I mean, you might. I don't know. I wouldn't think you would, but you might. But yeah, let's go hunt Alatreon. Join quest. Hopefully someone's hunting Alatreon and I can just join in. It looks like that's a no. Alright. Hosting a quest of my own then. Fuck this game. I will do it myself. Upgrades the temporal mantle upon completion. Oh boy, I do not want to do that. I might do some of these other quests, I'm not gonna lie. Piercing Black. Yeah, we can do that. That should be fine. Let me look at what... That's for the Rock City Mantle, that's fine. It's an upgrade's an upgrade's an upgrade, you know? I don't think I really need to change anything else I'm using right this second. What I could use, though, is Screamer Pods, if I even fucking have any. I probably don't, and that's okay. I should survive nonetheless. Yeah, I don't think I do. No, I do, right there. But anyways. Oh, for you to get the booster, she's in the fleet base. But doesn't she only have, like, what is it? Doesn't she only have the health booster and the cleanser booster, though? I could be wrong. From what I understand, I am so sorry, whoever was joining me for the game. I didn't even pay attention to what I was doing. I've been playing by myself the whole time as far as, like, people in my lobby, so I didn't even think to, like, let people get ready. I just immediately went. So yeah, I do apologize. My quest should still be up to join. Whoever was wanting to join me. The affinity booster? Yeah, I think that'd be pretty awesome to get an affinity booster. That'd be really good for doing damage. I would think so anyways. Just increasing affinity at all times. Oh, she doesn't give you the booster, the armory does. Oh, okay, so I need to go talk to the armory then, because she's not even available to talk to for me. I got you, I got you. Well, let's go ahead and head on out. Let's go fight a Black Diablos. I just fought one on hard mode, which is hilariously easy. So this the tempered mastered mode one is probably going to be way worse. The affinity booster is from the third. Oh, okay. I apologize. Usually, this game I'm having to pay a lot more attention to what I'm doing while I'm playing it, so my reading is a lot more inaccurate. That and my eyes are getting a little heavy. I drank all my coffee earlier today. If you hit me, I will kill you. Well, I see you. I'm glad they understood. I'm glad they understood. You know, very rarely do I play a video game where eat meow kano mwahaha. I fucking love that. The palicos are so adorable. They're just little cat people. Like, it's weird. I wonder who thought of that. Like, who thought of the idea of just, like, these little cat helpers. Also, I wonder where the palicos, like, came from. Like, what's the origin of that? Did they evolve to be like that? Or, like, what? I don't know. Of course, I've only been playing Monster Hunter during Monster Hunter World, so all this, like, baseline stuff is probably very much way too back in the other games for me to actually see it. You're going down! I don't know how you missed me, but you did. Go Go ahead, dig underground. Do it. Do it, bitch. Exactly. You know I came prepared. How the fuck did you hit me? Once again, how the fuck did you hit me? That's alright. Not gonna worry about it, I'm just gonna keep gaming. Keep it going, keep it going. Did you fucking trip and fall? Oh, that's definitely gonna break after that. Between the longsword coming down on the face and also me hitting them with a combo like that. Well, I tried. I don't know if the... What? You know, I love how they create an issue of the Diablos going underground and then give you the solution, the Screamer Pod, and then refuse to let the Screamer Pod work. I don't think I've ever seen the damn thing work appropriately. And I don't know why I even equipped it, because I was like, you know what, let me do this. Nah, I don't think I've ever seen that shit work. It may be on normal Diablos, but certainly not on this one. Exactly. You're going down! I'm just gonna hide over here. Go on, I missed anything in chat. Onward! I might switch over to, Bro, can you stop interrupting me, please? Like Diablos, why do you have to be so mean? God, my nose is so irritated. I do think I have to get off here soon, though, with it being about, what is it, almost 3 a.m. or so. I don't know, I might play a little bit extra since I was, since I didn't play hardly at all last night. We'll see. I'm not quite sure yet. Come on, combo him! Make them trip! No? Alright then. Or don't. But no, the, yeah, we were talking about weapons being complicated. I do like my complicated weapons in video games, but it always depends on the game and the weapon itself. Because I don't mind it being complicated, but, yeah. It really just depends on how I feel using the weapon. Like, the weapons I like in pretty much every video game I play just heavily changes on a subjective, like, thing. So, like, I actually used to play games like Destiny and Destiny 2 and Warframe and, you know, games with, like, these really big metas, right, that everybody would use. And basically, when you would play with people, right, is they'd usually want you to use the meta. But, like, if I didn't personally like the meta, I just wouldn't use it. And I won't lie to you, I very often would get kicked from, like, raids and all types of other shit simply for not using the meta. Which is, like, I'm not gonna lie, all the times I got kicked for it, pretty unnecessary. Like, I get if we were doing, like, World First or something, or if it was something, like, actually important, but, like, no, it was usually pretty unimportant. Like, the biggest one that I remember is whenever they, Destiny 1. Destiny 1 would always piss me off with that. They had the fucking Gala Horn. If you did not have the Gala Horn, people just didn't want you to play. And I feel like that's probably one of the biggest reasons I don't really play a lot of, like, multiplayer games. Is I feel like most people in a multiplayer space are just too toxic for me to really want to play with. Like, I just don't care. You know? Like, it's not that I hate multiplayer games, it's just that I don't want to talk to people. Which is funny, because I enjoy the conversation that comes along with talking to people, and I enjoy the, you know, the interesting, you know, concepts and differing builds inside of video games and everything. But, like, most of the time, it's like, the people that you play the game with on something like Destiny or, you know, other games like that, your build just basically causes everybody to be hyper toxic. Like, but I feel like that's because a lot of people tend to just crunch. Like, I feel like a lot of people that play a lot of games, like, what is it? Well, they do, actually, you know, funny enough, they do that with Dark Souls as well a lot. Like, a lot of people play stuff like Dark Souls, and they tend to, like, say, why would you ever use this weapon when you have this weapon? And it's like, you know, it's kind of like that no fun allowed mentality. Which makes me a little sad. Because a lot of games I play have a lot of people with that no fun allowed mentality. So, I can't really say I'm surprised. Like, I know, I think we talk about it every time I go on, like, Elden Ring when it comes to magic and, like, the spells I like to use. A lot of the spells I like to use are usually stuff that ends up being very disliked by the majority. And I'm not gonna lie, I've had that kind of with most stuff I've liked. I don't try to be like a quirky. I try my best not to be a quirky 20-year-old white girl, okay? I just happen to like stuff that isn't what everyone else is using. It's like what I prioritize is just different, so therefore every single time I go into a game, I end up using different shit because I prioritize different things. Really? You're actively running away. Come on. It's okay, Glavenus. You're doing a really good job, bud. Don't worry your pretty little head after it's been smashed into the nearest wall. You're doing fine. You're doing fine! Oh, it's limping. Nice. I can just capture it then. I don't think I brought anything for capturing. No, I did not. Well, I'm pretty sure it's not even attacking me anyways, so yeah. We're fine. I'll go pick up a trap and then go down and capture it then. So I think it's, yep, it's going completely underground now. You wanted your red meter? Oh yeah, the what is it for longsword? Because you have to build up the red meter. Yeah, I won't lie. I don't know why, but whenever I use longsword, I feel like I never have the opportunity to actually build up the red meter. Therefore, I never end up like successfully using it properly. But you know, once again, that's just another like really good weapon that I just don't really synergize too well with. Skill issue? I mean, it very well could be. It's just like, the way I look at it is it's basically like some people are good at math and some people are good at, literature, you know? That's how I tend to see a lot of that kind of stuff. Gosh. I gotta stop yawning. It broke my shock trap. You know what? No, now you are just gonna fucking die. Actually, what the fuck? Really? Really? Such a piece of shit. I don't know what Diablos has against me, but I'm a little done with Black Diablos. They're just, thank you, good. I hope it hurt. I hope that you die in the afterlife, okay? Fucking asshole. You could have literally just not gone to it. That's all you had to do. But you somehow broke it. Alright. Whatever. Just, dude, whatever. Oh, boy. Oh, goodness. Holy shit, why am I yawning so much? But, I think I should hunt at least one more Alatreon before I actually get off for the night. Indeed, I do not... Bob Ross doesn't think you're a happy little accident. Just something they've always done. Well, that's fair. I mean, like I said, they might have always done that, but, that's annoying as shit. That's... Yeah, I'll probably see what type of damage the Alatreon for the next one does. Ugh, and then run with that. So I think I need to get an actual Alatreon weapon, and I do not have one yet, so I need to go ahead and do my best to work on that if I can. Is there an Arch-Tempered Fatalis in this game, One Fast Sled? Two more large Wyvern gems in the box and 20,000 egg payout. No, Fatalis is Fatalis. I got you, I got you. Wow, you only have to be Master Rank 24 or higher to fight Fatalis? Damn. They expect you to go straight for Fatalis, apparently, and Edgy Gamer's taking his fucking time. Dawn of the Death Star. So... Jesus Christ, don't put the thought of even a Tempered Fatalis in my head. What's wrong with Tempered Fatalis? It's just Fatalis but harder. It's like any other Tempered monster. 24 is the end of Iceborne campaign. Edgy Gamer at Master Rank fucking 173. Of course. Oh, goodness. Let's see here. Dawn of the Death Star, which is the one it is now, he starts ice active. So I need to put on my fire weapon. Well, chat, I will be right back. I'm going to use the bathroom, and then I will start the hunt. So, oh yeah, I need the feline booster thing as well real quick before I forget to. Whoops. There we go. Now we got the safeguard up at least. Eating for safeguard? Yes, I am indeed. But yeah, so I'll be right back. Give me just a moment. Alright, we're ready. He's starting off fire, and we're going to kick his ass. Alright, this will probably be the last hunt I do, since it will be a little bit past 3. And that means I will have streamed, I think... Let's see here. I think a good amount, right?
We think elemental weapons should be able to shut down
I'll just
Alatreon's
stream
powers.
for a good amount. About 4.
So non-elemental weapons won't be of much use, huh? Hunters, you got that?
4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'll just stream for about 7.5, 8 hours. I think that'd be pretty good. Alright, let me go ahead and grab this. I should probably do up my SOS flare real quick as well. Before I hop down. And cool. I'm gonna get started. I forgot to pick up the stone! Fuck! Alright, whatever. That was bound to happen. I always forget to pick up the stone.
If you keep an eye on those horns, you should be able to figure out which elements are effective.
Come on! Debuff his wing! Perfect. Or not. Oh, come on, Alatreon. You gotta aim a little bit better than that.
Your elemental and abnormal status attacks are having no effect. I think you've got Dragon Blight.
I almost certainly have Dragon Blight. That's okay. It was bound to happen. I don't know how you missed, but you did. Keep it up, dumbass. Come on! Guy real quick. Yeah, I forgot how much more you're managing whenever you're, it's funny we're talking about more, complicated weapons, but yeah, immediately with Insect Glaive, I'm already having to manage a lot more. I'm so glad I've gotten way better at it, though. I remember when I first tried out Insect Glaive, I could not handle all the stuff going on. It was way too much. Now, I'm not going to be able to handle being live here in a second. I'm dead. I was almost dead. My bad. Almost. Almost and are two different things. Possibly. Why is the music so calm? It's so off-putting. He also hasn't started his, like, breakable horn phase yet, I don't think. Oh, he's about to, though. No? Guess not. Ooh, shiny. Go ahead and debuff his face for the phase. Perfect! I did that shit at the perfect time.
This is the only time you can break its horns. Disrupt its control over the elements.
Can I? Oh, I don't have any stone. I'm a fucking dumbass. I also dodged into that. I'm still a dumbass.
You're doing a good job containing Alatreon's power.
gonna have to figure this out. Please stop attacking me. Please let me buff. Please let me sharpen the weapon. What a real one. Thank you. That sounded so weird. He sounded kind of like a bird, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, nice. Nice. He's gonna get me too with that. Well, at least I have my mantle on. I appreciate that he at least waited for me to have a mantle. Also, someone's coming in here blushing, I guess. Woo! Oh my god. Well, good thing I was far away. I needed the defensive one. Well, I will as soon as I stop getting attacked. This is a great example of, like, I've not fought him quite enough yet to be used to using my, you know, I have to pay a lot more attention to monster type shit. Yeah.
The horns are broken. Doesn't look like it can shift to fire active mode for now.
I fucking hope not. I can only hope that we stopped it. Debuff its wings! I actually did debuff its wings. Nice! I thought I wasn't going to be able to. Can I mount this thing? Maybe. God, what is that scream? It sounds like... It doesn't really sound fearsome, you know? It sounds unsettling. Kind of like Valhazak. Valhazak doesn't really have a threatening roar. It's just off-putting. Which I think works to a degree, you know? It just works. You know what it sounds like whenever this thing roars? It sounds like it's resonating with something. That's what it sounds like it's doing. It took me a second to think about it, but that's what that noise sounds like. It sounds like it's resonating with something. That's why it sounds so strange.
Alatreon's readying a big attack. Get your healing items ready.
I'm gonna die. Yep, nice. That's my fault. I should have had a health booster out. I didn't think about it. I also don't have the buffed health booster either. Whatever, that's fine.
You need to suppress Alatreon's power using elemental weapons.
That is my own fault. I am definitely out of my element. I know. That's okay though. I don't think we'll be dying too terribly much in here. At least I don't think this team will. I mean, I have probably played against Alatreon the least out of this whole team, I'm assuming. Now I need to do the real challenge after this. Playing Call of Duty Ghosts Extinction. That's what I need to do after this. The real winning play. How could you? Honestly, my least favorite thing about a lot of the weapons is how long it takes for you to unequip them, you know? Mount, question mark? No. There we go. Since he's doing the resonating thing, I want to knock him over. But no, it's so funny how many people, like, when I mention Call of Duty Ghosts, it's so funny to hear how many people hate it. It's like the first thing people do. They hear it and they're like, God! It's the worst thing ever! But, like, I don't know, man. I don't know, I have so much fun with it. I won't lie, me being, like, constant hot takes all the time does have its own entertainment value. It makes it so funny for me to just enjoy something while everybody else hates it. Like, it is weird.
Job containing Alatreon's power.
We broke its face! Perfect, or it's tail. My bad. Same thing. Face, tail, same thing. They're part of the same body after all. At least I think somebody once told me. Possibly. Perfect. I rolled at the wrong time, of course. That's fine. It's funny. I really do think it's my comfort with the weapon. I think I've just kind of gotten to the point now where I'm not nearly as comfortable with Insect Glaive as I am with Dual Blades, and now it's like, whenever I go to do something with dual Blades, it usually goes a lot more flawlessly than when it does with Insect Glaive. Well, most of the time. I will say I do still have a lot of comfort with Insect Glaive. Like, if I were to fight Sappy Diva with Dual Blades, I feel like that'd be really awkward. Because, like, some weapons I have, like I said, like Dual Blade versus Sappy Diva, you can't really hit most of his body, so it feels really awkward. So, like, especially, thankfully, this monster doesn't, like, fly the entire time, so Dual Blades work pretty well versus him.
Alatreon's shifting elements!
Fuck! We didn't break his horns, now we're screwed. Oh, we might have lost. Because if he shifts elements, that does mean we've lost, right? Because we don't do any elemental damage to the motherfucker anymore. Oh, no. Knock him out in the sky, please! I'm fucking trying. You know, it's funny how you're doing so much flying now that I mentioned that you really don't fly the entire time. It's like you just want me to be a liar. Honestly, I love how they animate all the monsters in this game. It is truly so fluid. I very well could have died from that, I'm not gonna lie. Whoever healed probably is the reason I'm alive for that. We might... That sounds so weird. It sounds like the, what is it, the
horns are broken. Doesn't look like it can shift to fire active mode for now.
Fuck yeah! But wait, didn't it switch modes earlier, though? I have no idea. You hit me out of the air when I was above you, you cheating piece of shit. If you're gonna be a cheater, just cheat. Don't play normal the whole fight and then cheat at the end. Yes! Whew. All right.
Wow, you did it! This hunt will go down in history.
What's her name? Subanyan? I don't know what that means. Subanyan. I'm kind of curious now. Hold up. Edgy Gamer's gonna have to look this up. Now he's curious. He's got to figure it out. I will have beaten Alatreon and learned the definition of a new Japanese word. Holy shit. Japanese to English. Okay. So, Yan. Why can't I find it? How do I do the lowercase ya? I actually don't know how to do that with the Japanese keyboard. Oh well. Goodness. I see you sent me something one fast sled. I will read that before I get offline. Out of curiosity, but I'm proud. We beat Alatreon technically 3 times. We beat it the first time because I got mad carried by a bunch of overpowered people. And then 2 times because I started up the hunt and actually participated. And here's the bitch finally.
I submitted they were, but just before we set sail for home, they're the type that fear the old
gods, and they came with a
and
warning for us. Stay ignorant of what true fear is,
there
once
are
said.
Things better left unknown, said another. On my way back, that's all I could think about. Just light the flame and burn it all. But what would burning anything accomplish if the flame was to be lit? Things really are taking an
This is a pretty fucking crazy turn, I'm not gonna lie.
A fervent turn.
Okay. Yeah, you did it. I did! We didn't think I'd beat Alatreon. Or sorry, Alatreon. I keep mispronouncing their name. Alatreon. But I beat Alatreon 3 times today. And one of those with the help of one fast sled. We appreciate it, one fast sled. Your assistance is extremely helpful. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Well now.
Well, let's go ahead and save. Actually, aren't you a blacksmith? Can't you? Yeah, you can actually forge stuff. Weapons, dual blades. Nope, I need a large elder dragon gem. Well, I'd have to go hunt specific things for that, I believe. Well, can I get more Alatreon armor? I can. Nice. But let's see. Well, I wasn't trying to do that. There we go. 3 stances: ice, fire, and active. Then the middle state, usually called dragon active. Horn must be broken and are only breakable in dragon active. That stance shifting message is the warning of the impending judgment, and the stance shifting to the opposite state. Stance will not actually change until Eschaton Judgment concludes. Having a keyboard to write these is neat. Phone keyboards are not good. Yeah, I have my little keyboard here that I like to use a lot, because I think I've already told you guys before, but my poor laptop has had so much use case on it. Pretty smooth hunt, not gonna lie. Only fate was yours, and Safeguard covered it. Yeah, and I actually only really died to Alatreon, like, what, 3 times in total between all 3 hunts? Maybe 2. I think it was 2 or 3. I think there was 1 hunt where I died twice, or there were 2 hunts where I died once. But overall, for me hopping the fuck back on and just choosing to fight Alatreon out of nowhere, I'm pretty proud of myself. I'd say pretty proud. But anyways, I'm gonna go do some workouts because I feel a little tubby right now from all that milk. And I'm gonna go get my shower and everything done. But for now, you guys have a lovely night. That was Monster Hunter World, Iceborne, and that was one step closer to fighting Fatalis. All we gotta do is get some armor, some gems, and a weapon. And then we're on our way to fighting
He's pulling his cock out!
Fatalis. So, you guys have a lovely night. And as always, later, losers! Whatever you do, don't piss off the giant world-ending dragon, please. Don't make us stop.
This is some kind of twisted joke!
Of course. So dumb.